Hey!
Aloha, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Mermaid Nina here with another crazy live where we're going to debate and battle it out for the ultimate villain. Of course, tonight's category is Disney live action. There are two rules. Keep it Disney, keep it live action. I know it's difficult. And I think some of us dug a little deep, and you might be hearing about some obscure villains from back in the day. So make sure you guys stick around and help us vote for the ultimate villain. And if I can ask right now, if anyone could sub to all these wonderful channels that you see below, all their info is in the description down below. Give everyone a nice little sub and like this video and all that good stuff. But Nick, do you want to take it away?
Sure. What's up, everybody? It's Nick from Who Dat Travel. Hey, we got to do that every time. So what Nina has just been talking about is the biggest, the baddest live action. That's right, live action. So that means we can use remakes. We can use all of Disney's canon of live actors. So with that being said, that opens up a whole huge can of worms. Now, at first, all of us were, a lot of us were thinking, so the remakes, that kind of just, yeah.
Go Wildcats.
Oh, boy.
What team?
We're
Come on, inside.
It's going crazy already up in here.
There's villains in that movie.
There's villains everywhere. So, oh boy. Well, guys, for those of you who don't know and haven't hung around, we've been doing these battles for quite some time now. We've got another one coming up next week. And no. Are we skipping next week?
No, I just wasn't sure if you remembered what we were battling.
I don't. So
you don't know?
I know. The horror.
Next week, because it's the closest to Halloween, we are going to battle it out between Disney's Halloween films, and we're going to mix in classic Halloweens like The Great Pumpkin or some other classic Halloween movie you may have grown up to see. So it should get a little crazy.
Yes. So, but that being said, it's not that we can't throw in those live action ones today. They can be reused. Are you saying no?
Halloween movies today.
No Halloween movies.
No. So if you pick the Sanderson Sisters.
Well, I'm out then. This is ridiculous.
There go three of your four.
Yeah. And now I got to figure out who I'm going to use. Oh, great.
Sarah and
Sarah Winifred. All right. So there are a couple more rules than live action. So good thing we're hashing this out. But what we need to do right now is introduce ourselves here real quick for those of you who haven't been at one of our lives. So we're going to start with Matt.
Hi guys, I'm Matt from the Magical Adventures. My friends and I are former Walt Disney World cast members. We do a live show every Saturday at 7:30 where we talk all things Disney. Plus we have some vlogs, unboxings, cooking videos, all that great stuff. So be sure to check us out and come join our family.
Yay!
Yay! And Mackenzie.
I'm Mackenzie from my channel, Mackenzie Taylor. And I do mostly Disney stuff, but I am branching out to more travel and local grub and showcasing mom and pop shops around fun cities that survived and hopefully will survive the pandemic. So I'm pumped for that. Doing a lot of North Carolina stuff coming up, especially for the holidays. So I'm super excited for that.
Excellent. And Amanda.
So I'm Amanda. I'm part of the Hides Do Disney, and Mike's been on the last couple weeks, but he let me go solo this time since he was more of the Star Wars and the Marvel person, and I'm definitely more of the live action as a whole person. But we do cooking videos, Disney vlogs, unboxings, basically everything that Matt said, just put my name in there. That's basically what we do. And yeah, we're gonna have some exciting stuff coming up in the next couple of weeks, and we're doing Vlogmas. And I don't know why we decided to do Vlogmas, but
I don't know why you did that either.
I don't know, but come join us, watch that, because it's gonna be a show and a half.
Wonderful. And Jacob.
Hi, I'm Jacob from Disney Channel. I'm half of Disney Channel along with my wife. We do Disney food vlogs from our trips to the parks and things like that. But we're also huge Star Wars fans, and we do things such as go to Star Wars Celebration and vlog that, and Force Fridays and things like that. So,
Hey, don't force it over there. Bad pun. And as we've already said, what's up, everybody? I'm Nick from Who Dat Travel, and I am a travel channel. So my main thing is that I have a little man that travels along with us, and we are getting ready actually to go down to Disney. Well, at the basically the same time as this one up here. So
Tomorrow?
I will let you figure out how it is for the next couple of days, and we'll see you on Sunday. So we are heading out on Sunday. So yeah, that we've got lots of great stuff coming up, but we'll talk about that at the end. So, Mermaid Nina.
Hi guys, I am a travel channel. I'm actually a travel agent, so that is why I have a travel channel. Lots of travel vlogs, tips and tricks, packing, unboxing, best travel products. If it's about travel, it's on my channel. And of course, right now I am heavily Disney because we can't cruise right now and all that good stuff. And as Nick said, I am headed to see Mickey tomorrow. I'll be there for 4 days, and then I'm headed to Universal Orlando for a couple of days to do a full-on Orlando experience. So up on my channel right now is really a bunch of tips and tricks to help you guys if you guys are going to be exploring either of those theme parks in the coming months. So yeah, lots of magic.
Wonderful. So that's a little bit about everybody. And well, why don't we get into this villainous chat here and find out who is the ultimate. I'm going to say it for you. I'm going to say it, Mackenzie.
Don't do this.
The ultimate baddie. All right. So,
but before we get into it, should we announce the previous winners?
Yes, we should.
Score. You made it.
Hey, Bridget.
So the first week of this series, Darth Vader won. Pretty close to a landslide.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah.
And last week was Marvel, and of course Thanos blew everyone out of the park. So we'll see who reigns supreme for today. So yeah,
I had the winner.
I would say I think this is going to be a little bit different because I don't think anybody, since you've got such a large canon, I don't think. The pun was kind of included with canon. You've got such a, diverse amount. I don't think there's anyone that is really just
obvious.
Set up obvious. Yeah, exactly. So I'm excited. This should be fun.
Yes, he did.
Only half of them, and then he just actually beat the other half.
For a while, though, what's his name was pretty close. The brother, Thor's brother.
Loki.
What's his name?
Nina.
I told you, I'm the queen of Marvel.
Nina, we've told you exactly how to watch them. So
I know. I'm hoping to find one on the airplane.
No. Because they're not going to have them in order, and you're going to get messed up.
Well, then I have to wait because then I have to start with Captain America, right?
Correct.
Which I've seen.
You might be able to download them on Disney Plus, right? And watch them.
Oh, yeah. You could do that on the plane.
Like how you think, Jacob.
Smart. I just did that for my plane on Friday. Because I have 12 hours of trust.
All right.
Start us out strong here, Amanda.
Oh, is there any other way to start than off strong?
I'll swing and a miss, but hey.
Okay, let me just put a little check mark next to this person so I
need a
remember the one I used. So we're going to start off with the winner, just to really start off strong. This boy, can't even call him a man.
Boy.
This boy was the teen heartthrob from 2003. Teen heartthrob of all young girls at that time. He was a singer. He was a dancer. And he was a manipulator. No, not Troy Bolton.
His dad, Michael?
No. But he also liked to pretend that this American girl was an Italian rock star. And yes, we are talking about Paolo from the Lizzie McGuire movie. Whew. There's nothing else to say. He manipulated poor Lizzie into thinking that she was going to be this pop star, but then he was going to like ruin her life. And then she does the little like flippy flip and he can't actually sing.
Sing to me, Paolo.
The worst.
The worst.
And that's it. Any questions?
That's a
No,
good one.
I haven't seen that movie in forever, so now I have to go rewatch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm not actually sure I've ever watched it.
Oh,
This is
Oh,
what
no.
dreams are made
it
of.
is.
Because me being a teenage girl in 03 just...
Hillary Duff was a gem.
Yeah.
Wow. How early for Nick.
Yeah, I know. I thought I had like, at least 10 more minutes to find out who I was going to go with. But instead, I am going to go with somebody who's a judge. I mean, he's
No,
there to... Oh, yes.
I have a judge on my list.
I'm guessing it's probably this one.
What a judge.
His formerly known as Baron von Rotten. Is this the same judge
I'm not saying nothing.
who presides over tunes and just wants to be able to melt
You took
other
my person.
tunes?
I don't know who this is.
He was on my list too.
I'm surprised. I honestly forgot this was even Disney. So, which is strange because this is Judge Doom for those of you who haven't.
How would you
guessed
forget?
yet.
It's Disney. They have a whole Toontown. They
'Cause
have Roger Rabbit's Fly and Spin or whatever the heck it's called.
do they still really have? Well,
Do you not watch my vlogs?
who are you again?
Who are you?
I just wrote on that in August,
Who is
last August.
I was gonna say not this August.
The August before that.
Yeah,
Probably
we're
not
just
next
gonna
August either.
Scratch this like July,
Poor
August.
Disneyland. Poor Disneyland.
Yes, yeah. So yes,
What's
going back to all this, we are gonna go with Judge Doom. I mean, he is just evil. The maniacal laugh, he is Judge Julian Executioner. I mean, literally, he's got the dip to be able to not only, kill off tunes, but he is going for the entirety of Toontown. I mean, he's just going to wreck it all.
They do.
Oh, yes. That's actually what reminded me that it was Disney. Hey,
Roger Rabbit.
It has Warner Brothers characters.
I think what really
well.
kind of messes me up is the fact that Bugs Bunny and everybody else is in there. So yeah, that's and one of the few crossovers you will ever see. So that it kind of holds a special place in my heart. but the judge is just. I remember being younger and him just being terrifying.
Well, that because he's a cartoon in disguise as a live action. So he's a live action villain who's secretly a cartoon villain inside a villain. He's like a villain within a villain within a villain.
Oh, I know. It's fantastic, and that's why
Russian
he
nesting
win.
doll.
So yes.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So
Yeah, it's still closed.
yep,
If it's
still
open.
closed. So Judge Doom is my villain of choice for this round.
You took my
That's a good
villain.
one.
Come out swinging.
I had him as one of my backups for the cartoon one because he turns into a tune at the end.
Yeah, and that was
Right.
my like. Oh,
Yeah.
he is live
I know.
action.
I was thinking the same thing about the other way too. That's funny.
Just I cannot
All right.
get this centered. Matt.
I'm gonna go with maybe what's considered to be a more traditional villain. Take the Evil Queen, take Maleficent, put them together, and you get Queen Nerissa from Enchanted. That's such a fantastic movie, by the way. That's not on Disney Plus and should be on Disney Plus.
Right.
Wait, it's
but
not?
it's not, and it should be. At least the
Why
last time I
isn't
checked.
it? That's crazy.
It's somewhere else.
Oh,
But-
it's somewhere else.
Contract hasn't ended yet.
Yet.
But
It will.
just your typical big baddie, and I love that term. We're gonna use it. So Queen Nerissa is who I'm going with.
And isn't that Susan Sarandon too, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
What a queen.
Is it on Disney Plus, but just says it's contracted somewhere else, or it'll come at this date,
I don't
or it's not
think
even
it's
up at
on.
all?
I don't think it's on
It's
at
not even
all.
there at
Oh,
all.
That
man.
means their contract's super long.
Yeah.
Probably on HBO or something.
Oh, is that me?
Yes.
I don't know my own name. I am going on no sleep, and I get no sleep tonight. So Nina's just
No,
Just check me
sleep
out
till
with it.
Brooklyn.
I'm
Anyone.
gonna go with one of my favorite villains growing up. And they're not just one villain, they're a family of villains. And it's a family who is very mean to not only a little boy, a little orphan, but also his dragon. I'm going with the Gogans, who adopt poor Pete. They make him work. They chase him around. They mistreat him. They abuse him. He runs away, and they find it upon themselves to go track him down because heaven forbid if they have to do their own laundry or whatever. And they cause quite the spectacle. Then they try to kidnap poor Elliot. They just causing too many problems. I'm going to go with the Gogans, both Ma and Pa and both brothers. Meanies. Did anyone else have the Gogans on their list?
I didn't. I love that first song though.
Ooh.
The
Hey, Petey. Or
Oh. Where are you? I love the Gogans. And then, of course, when I am completely lost my mind. Candle of the Wind. What's her? Nora. And she's
Candle
on
in
the
the
boat.
Water.
And yes, but not Candle in the Water. But when she's singing to them and she's in the boat in the water and they're like on dock and they're singing back and forth like this water fight singing scene. It's just great. Can you tell I love that movie?
Not at all.
The Gogans for the win. Slam dunk. Jacob.
All right. Okay. So my character's not going to win on looks. Very hideous. Okay. Not going to win on having
evil,
the
so
best
maybe they
singing.
will.
Yeah, maybe not having the best singing voice. Let's say
No.
is part of a family, but comes from a book that we read in our classroom a lot as part of the Roald Dahl series that we read, and it is Flesh Lump Eater from the BFG. And his death toll is massive. He eats many human beings. He eats children from whales. He eats children from Chile. He eats children, from all over the place. So he's just
an international eater.
Exactly. Devours. I don't know many Disney villains out there that actually have that high of a death toll, but Flesh Lump Eater is the one. So I went with Flesh Lump Eater from the BFG.
I completely forgot about the BFG.
Who's it gonna be?
How is he in here?
I don't even notice who
Hi,
it was.
I'm Matt. I have 2
Wow,
degrees.
I have made a joke about who it was gonna be.
You could pretend to be him if you want to.
I did my spiel. Hi, I'm Matt, and I have 2 degrees.
You have a
I took a sip.
person.
Yeah. Here, let me stick
I
him
have
in
a,
front of
I have a
screen.
Dustin from Stranger Things and
Do you
Figment.
have
That's
a pop of him?
of who? Matt?
Oh,
Of Matt.
You have to watch him.
Okay. I have someone that
You
I
forgot?
no, I have a list.
Let me guess. He's hot.
It's a lady, but she is stunning. And she is also an Oscar winner.
Ooh,
And she has beautiful hair. And she was married to a crazy human being. It is going to be Helena Bonham Carter as the Queen of Hearts in Alice in Wonderland. The literal queen herself, Helena Bonham Carter, as a queen.
what?
She is just nasty. And her head, too big. That's not real.
She's got to be the top villain because that head is too big and it's not real.
Too big. Yeah, that's crazy. It's just, it's just full of secrets.
Why are so big?
That's, and and Helena Bonham Carter is also a creepy person. As a person.
She was really good in the. Have you seen the Enola Holmes movie?
She's
that's
good
on-
in anything. She's a literal genius. She can do anything. Have you
Alright.
seen The Crown? Literal royalty.
The Queen of Hearts has a little crown.
Yes. And a huge head. Maybe the crown's normal size and their head's just so big that you can't tell.
Maybe she says off with their heads because she's jealous of everybody's like normal sized heads.
Or
Or
she's
maybe
cutting off their head and then stuffing them into her head.
Exactly.
Oh right, yeah, that's true.
Yeah, there's like a hole, like a zipper, and she just fills her head with other heads.
Don't they tell you in the movie, or maybe it's the second one, why her head is so big?
And I have no idea. It's a Tim Burton movie, so I did not watch it.
Something happens to her head when she was a child, and I think she was trying to protect her sister, the White Queen, and her head got enlarged and thus spiraled this craziness.
Her head of my boy Adam in here.
That's really, I hope that's not true. Is that true? That'd be
I
great.
don't know if that's
I
true, but
hope
it sounds
it's
good. It sounds perfect.
Works for me. All right, guys.
I don't know why I said my boy. I'm so sorry. I don't say stuff like that.
We need votes. So everyone go round robin who you picked because I forgot already. And we need votes. So I will start. I picked the Gogans from Pete's Dragon. Matt?
Queen Narissa from Enchanted.
That's right. Mackenzie?
Queen of Hearts.
Queen of Hearts. Amanda?
Paolo from the Lizzie McGuire movie.
That's right. Jacob?
The most evil name ever, Flesh Lump Eater from the BFG.
And Nick?
Come on, Judge Doom.
That's right. Judge Doom took my... All right, guys. We need your votes We have
Please.
4 rounds to go through. If
We
you
need
can't
your votes,
spell
guys.
Gogan, just write G.
Guess,
That's Don. Good pick, though.
but not in this
Can I
round.
add him to my list? I didn't even think of him.
That's
I
hard.
need a pop figure.
I think he spelled Judge Doom wrong.
Oh no, Adam, I would like it in a pocket tee, please. A really cute, my boy.
Also, it needs to be in like Black Panther font.
Yes, but also boy is spelled with an I, not a Y. My boy.
Like Sharpay boy.
Yeah.
All right, we need votes. We got one for Judge Doom.
Hey, we can just call it now. We're good.
No.
Yeah, hilarious.
I'm good. We got Judge Doom in the bag. Evil tries to slaughter an entire town, erase it from existence. It's got to be Judge Doom.
The
Queen of
Gogan tried
Hearts.
to kill a dragon.
Entire town. All animation erased.
No, nothing beats
Literally anyone
dragon.
that beats her at golf with a flamingo.
It's not like they hurt the flamingo. It just played croquet with it.
With its head.
Yeah.
And what's
At
up
least
with
he
painting all
got-
the roses red? That's just ridiculous.
Lipstick. But
And I
just this part.
Why
Not
do
the whole mouth.
Why do they paint the roses red? Couldn't they just put like red food coloring in them while they were babies, and then they would grow red?
Well, yes, but they forgot to do that. That's the problem.
Forever.
Those bad deck of cards.
Like
All right, well, Judge Doom is
I don't
going to
want-
have to win if you guys don't vote. Please vote. The Gogans.
I got one.
how
You got
will
one
manipulate
of
a
those?
14-year-old girl from across
Yeah.
the world?
Auburn voted for my queen.
How am I not seeing this? Someone else voted?
Yeah, I don't see another vote.
Oh, I do.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
all right. Well, then we need a tiebreaker. Come on, guys. Vote, 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 vote.
Mike, I need you to vote.
Mike,
Wait, this is like,
Martha, where are you?
I would say, this is like
where are you?
Matt voting for himself and Martha. And for those of you who haven't watched the previous
Oh,
episode,
gosh.
you need to go back and find out the Martha joke. It's well worth your time watching.
We need one more person to vote for either Judge Doom or the queen.
Do, 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 do.
Do we need to vote amongst ourselves?
I was going to say, I think we're going to have to vote amongst ourselves. So
All right.
Hold
I'll
on.
say we'll
I
take
got one. I
Mackenzie
win.
and myself out.
I win.
Oh, wait, no, just one. Ah.
For my boy.
That's
That's me. I'm so sorry. I
I'm
don't
not sure how
do
any of
that.
this works right now, and
Keep
we'll just keep
spelling.
moving along.
keep spelling boy wrong.
Here, I fixed it.
Thank
Boy,
you. Boy.
Gotta go with Sharpay's boy. Next week. We're gonna do that next week. All right. What is this, Amanda?
Oh, that's my mom. My mom.
all right, we got a
Look, Mom, I
a
know
mom.
Oh,
Wow, Nick on a roll.
well, I just don't know how to handle this. I mean, wow. Well, I'm going to have to go with a mysterious character that always tending to keep to himself. He reviews few details of his past, but he's a brilliant genius. He actually creates in the 19th century a nuclear reactor and powers a ship by it. He has zero remorse, and he has a burning hate for the nation that enslaved him, which, I mean, I can obviously understand. I'm going to have to go with Captain Nemo.
Ooh.
20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
That's a deep cut.
Yes. It's a villainous cut with 20,000 leagues deep.
That's
Yeah,
murder.
he's just misunderstood.
Yeah, well, evil genius of the 19th century. How can you not vote for the man? Or the boy?
Boy.
Boy.
Jacob.
Oh boy, okay. I am going to go with somebody so evil that, and this doesn't have anything really to do with holidays, so it doesn't cut into anything, but she canceled Christmas, made it always winter and never Christmas.
Oh, crap.
She killed the hero of the movie. Spoiler alert. It is the White Queen from the Chronicles of Narnia.
Hold on.
Turned one sibling against the other three.
Narnia is not original Disney.
Yeah, produced by Disney.
Since when?
Sense.
She's so angry that she's frozen that way.
I'm going to look it up.
I had her on my list too.
I did too.
You guys make lists?
Yes, Nick. Is she still frozen?
Fine.
Yep. Still, she's unfrozen for a second. Oh, maybe.
And she speaking of freezing, the White Witch freezes the characters that she doesn't agree with in the movie, such as poor Mr. Tumnus.
Oh,
You know, it's a sad state of affairs, and I believe shows up like later on in another movie also. She's no good. She is evil, evil, evil.
and just to clarify, I did quick Google it, and it does say Walt Disney Pictures Presents.
Fine. I'll allow.
I will be right back.
Okay.
Well,
Why isn't that showing up?
what a villain!
I missed all this.
The Chronic What Cools of Narnia.
Me. Okay.
Amanda.
All right. Check off on my list here. Yes,
I
Mom.
know.
Yes, I made a list. All right. This one, she's interesting because I'm not even sure if I should call her a she, because she's more of like an entity that she kind of presents herself as a she. But this thing
Ooh.
traps people and holds them hostage while trying to pretend like she is a nurturing, motherly type. But she pretty much just wants to control this family for themselves. And it is Pat, aka the Smart House from the Disney Channel original movie, Smart House.
Oh, that's a good one.
She is, as Nick would say, a baddie. She pretends to be all nice, making those orange smoothies and stuff. But then once Dad, who's the dad in like every Disney movie ever, decides that he wants to get close with Sarah, the woman that made her, she's like, oh, no, 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 no. This is my family. Get out. Evil. Evil.
So much villainous going around. All my selections keep getting taken. Oh, it's me. So I'm going to go with a character who's actually in 3 Disney films. One of them is animated, but the other 2 are not. He's pretty much your baddie of pirates. And no, I am not talking about Jack Sparrow. I am not talking about the Black Pearl. I am talking about no other than Long John Silver.
Okay.
Also played by one of my favorite actors in one of my favorite movies, Muppets Treasure Island by Tim Curry. I don't even know what else to say about Long John Silver. He's a pirate. He kills. He manipulates. All he cares about is the treasure. And he's a pirate.
You got me
Long
back.
John Silver.
He was
What?
on my list. You got me back. He was on my list.
I used to watch Muppets Treasure Island over and over again, like a crazy person.
We're running through all the Muppets right now with Little Man.
Oh, are you?
JP just got into the Muppets too. Loves them.
I studied puppeteering in college, so I really have watched that movie over and over again. Mackenzie.
I
Oh my
I'm gonna
word.
go. True.
I still don't have Alexa.
I have a very obscure one, and I don't think anyone's ever seen this movie except me.
Oh.
This man is a crazed entrepreneur, and he thinks that he's like a god on earth. He's a health nut. He loves to work out. But he's insane. And he looks insane. Played by the beautiful bestseller. It is Tony Perkins from Heavyweights. You're welcome.
Oh, I forgot about him. Hey, you keep breaking up. I don't know if you need to fix your AirPod thingies or whatever. I completely forgot about Tony Perkins. He is horrible. Have you guys seen that movie? No one else seems to.
Nope.
Seriously?
Nope.
Oh. What's the movie called? Is it Heavyweights? Is that what you said? Is she frozen?
Yeah. It's heavyweights.
Heavyweights.
It is. Okay. Whew. I forgot about him. Wait, we only have one left? I'm like stirring up the jar here.
Okay.
While Mackenzie is frozen.
So I'm going to go with someone who, when I say the name, you'll say, that's not a Disney villain, but she is. Even though her claim to fame is probably getting crushed by a house, but before she got crushed by a house, she was manipulative to everyone, including her own sister, and wound up creating the Wicked Witch of the West. This is Evanora, the Wicked Witch of the East, from Oz the Great and Powerful.
Didn't even think about her. Oh, she's just gone. I did not do that, folks.
She's out.
That was not
Mic
me
drop,
playing
I'm gone.
free. Wait. Now she's coming back. She's in a different spot. Aw, she's fixing herself.
I fixed myself.
You didn't like the upper.
Are we all frozen again? What happened?
No, she's blinking. We're
not.
good.
We're good.
Oh, we're good, right?
We're good. No, I said,
Okay.
Mackenzie, you didn't like the upper right corner or what?
Sorry. I
Place to be.
needed this I need a change of scenery. Oh,
Well,
Musical
There we
There
chairs.
we go.
Musical chairs. All right. So was that what all that was all of us, right?
And that was it.
who did
All right.
Matt pick? I'm so sorry.
We're gonna do round robin, and then you'll hear, and then we need votes. So I was, oh gosh, I forgot. Long John Silver, Matt,
Evanora, the Wicked Witch of the East.
Mackenzie,
Tony Perkis.
Amanda,
Pat from Smart House.
Jacob.
The White Queen from Chronicles of Narnia.
That's right. Nick.
And Captain Nemo from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
All right, guys, we need your vote for this round. And remember, they're going to be competing against the Queen of Hearts who won round 1. So Long John Silver is really the clear answer here. So
Queen v. Queen might be a pretty fun battle.
I don't know. I think you got another captain that begs to differ with your fish stick loving guy up there.
Oh,
Pat's just gonna lock you all in your houses. It's fine.
I don't know. I could not. That would be kind of freaky, though, to have a smart house and have Pat.
It's going on you.
All right. We got a vote. Thank you, Bridget.
Thank
Mom,
you.
we need a comment. Where's your whatever Amanda says comment? Bring it back.
Yeah, come on, Mom. Just write Long John Silver. It'll be good.
I mean, their hush puppies are okay.
Yeah, I was gonna make a comment about it being a food restaurant, but
I mean, I guess
Poor
mine is
John
the fish that
Hopkins.
gets lost all the time. So
Jim Hawkins. That's his name. Vote.
all right, guys, we need your votes so we can figure out who's taking this round, and we can move on to the next round of villains.
Otherwise, we're going to have to vote, or Bridget wins.
I would say, yeah, Bridget's discussion that's it. It's final.
Bridget wins.
As a villain, I've liked Bridget. She's been great the whole time. I wouldn't call her a villain. My mother-in-law, yes, she's a villain, but Bridget, absolutely not.
Hey-o.
One of these days, that mother-in-law is going to watch.
Never gonna happen.
Yes, and did you see that Dr. Seuss Landing has also been Christmatized?
I saw
Did you
that a
see that,
couple
Bridget?
years ago out in California. That was fantastic.
What?
The Dr. Seuss Seuss Land for Christmas in California.
Oh, yeah, they have Seuss Landing at Orlando, and it's all decked out for Christmas. But no news about Grinchy yet, I don't think. All right, no one else is voting but Bridget. So should we vote, or should we just make Bridget's vote win?
Just make Bridget's vote win.
I think Bridget's
All
vote
right.
wins. And this time Bridget didn't vote for me, so yeah, come on.
All right. Snow Queen, White Queen is the winner of round number 2. Amanda.
all right. Which way do I go here? I've got so many good options. Let's go a little more obscure.
Okay.
Now, kind of like with Judge Doom, this is not a solely live action movie, but the characters are solely live action. They take care of their dear, dear nephew. And by take care of, I mean they basically enslave him to the point where he can't take it anymore and he hallucinates and crawls into his own little peach. So we're going to go with Aunt Spiker and Aunt Sponge, the dynamic evil aunt duo. They're just horrible aunts that all they care about is their profit off of their giant peach. Don't care that their little nephew goes sailing off and singing with spiders and ladybugs and grasshoppers and whatever else you find inside of peaches.
Is it just me, or does anyone else find that movie could possibly be extremely creepy? out of all the Tim Burtons.
I
It's
used to love
creepy.
that movie. I like as a kid, like loved it, and then one day it just clicked of how creepy it was, and I don't think I've watched it since.
Because I watched it because that's what I studied in school. So it was great. And then I had my daughter and she was looking through my DVDs and I was like thinking in my head, no, not this one. And we sort of tried to watch it and I had to turn it off. I didn't realize the creepiness until, I don't know. Good pick. I didn't even think of that one.
Thank you very much. I just gotta plug my computer in real quick. Hold on a sec.
You're up next, Mackenzie.
Okay.
No
I
one has said it
think
yet.
that, again, I'm going obscure. This movie I watched religiously with the cast commentary on, because why not? And this is the only movie that I do this with. I watched it so much and I fell in love with this human being in a weird way. She's gorgeous. She's hardcore. And she literally steals money and abuses children in the desert. It's Warden Walker from Holes, the beautiful Sigourney Weaver. I got one of Jacob's.
Yeah, it took mine. Okay. Don't worry, I have a lot. All right. That's a good one.
That is a good
I mean,
one.
She employs felons. She makes kids dig holes in the ground looking for treasure that she's not going to share with anybody.
And then you find out later it's because it's part of her heritage, right?
No.
Yeah. Was her
Yep.
dad who
Yeah, was it her dad or her grandfather was that like jerk from the town, like when there was still a lake there. Yep.
Yeah,
right? And when she was little, she had to dig holes.
right. Because he heard about the legend of Patricia Arquette's character that
Yeah.
buried the treasure.
Kissing Kate Barlow.
Yeah,
Kissing
Kate
Kate
Barlow.
Yep.
Shia LaBeouf's film debut.
Was that his film debut?
The big screen, yes.
No, little baby.
And now he's off in Indiana Jones land.
Hey, he's so talented.
All right. I am going to go with, let's see. So it's the Disney version of before they acquired Marvel, Galactus, the Destroyer of Worlds, kind of, but Disney version, and it is the It from A Wrinkle in Time.
Wow.
Who just, goes and destroys different worlds and stuff. But the big thing for me was when he was taking human form and he goes and, takes that main character's brother and just completely like mind flips him. And I'm watching it and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like it's a lot. And we tried to read that book with our guys in school. It's a little much, but such a good book. But they did a really good job with the movie there. So the It from A Wrinkle in Time. Incredibly evil villain.
It's amazing how you guys have come up with such good villains that I didn't even think about because there's just so many. Come on, Nick. I know you're down there researching.
I have
while
got to
being
go.
frozen.
Actually, you know what? I need just a second.
Just a second, gotta go. I just saw a kid walk by.
Yeah. Hey, come here. Want to say hello to everybody?
All right.
JP.
So, I'm going to go with a ruthless, arrogant, greedy man who was actually able to hide it very well under a mask of warmth and understanding. He was somewhat of a hypocritical person as he told the main character to not trust anyone. But his ruthless, he actually enslaved almost, imprisoned this man's dad to force him to come in and help find the Holy Grail. I'm going with none other than Walter Donovan. To be able to get the Grail.
Does that count?
Why doesn't it?
Is that a Disney movie?
It's Paramount, but they do have the presence in the parks.
You got it.
I know, but they weren't originally filmed by Walt Disney Productions.
But look at Indiana Mickey.
Uh-huh. Should we let it slide, guys?
Why
I
not?
think we're in iffy territory here.
Hey, we created the rules.
I think because it's in the park, it is allowed. If it wasn't in the parks, it'd be a touchy subject. I think because it's in the parks, it should be allowed.
It's really fun because it was also in another park. It was in when Paramount owned King's Dominion in Virginia. They have an Eiffel Tower. They had the fertility idol there, outside of that thing. So it was really cool because you could go to 2 different parks and see Indiana Jones stuff, which I'm all about. I like Indy. That's cool.
Oh, I love Indy. I was just a little suspicious because we've got children now. We've got stuffed Mickeys. We're
Indiana Mickey, thank you.
Well, we're doing something.
I'm sorry, Indiana Mickey.
All right.
You're up, Matt.
So I thought a lot about this one, and I determined that he was live action enough to nominate him tonight. And he has escaped from prison. He has switched identities with an entertainment icon and has tried to steal London's crown jewels. I'm talking about Constantine from Muppets Most Wanted.
Good one.
Plus, he's
Charlie,
got two great songs.
I got him in
He's
the
got
park,
2 great
Charlie.
songs.
Did you hear that, Charlie? Nick got him in the parks. Constantine is a good one. Am I what's left?
I think so.
Oh gosh, I'm trying to go rogue and think of something last minute, but I'm just not with it tonight.
I have a whole list if you want to read it.
Yeah, fax it to me.
Fax it to me.
I only have one left on my list, so I better go with that and think of something for next round because everyone took mine. I am going to go with a very secretive and plot-filled, some might say handsome, devilish, rude, mean Hollywood actor turned Nazi known as Mr. Neville Sinclair in The Rocketeer.
Deep cut.
That's a good one, yeah.
Please. Cut.
Deep cut.
No one suspected him. He was a Hollywood actor. Couldn't possibly be Neville Sinclair. Oh, but it was.
Predicting the time.
Now I got to think of someone for the next round because I'm out. All right, everyone go round robin. Who you picked? We need votes, guys. So I was Neville Sinclair from The Rocketeer. Matt? Constantine, right?
Yep.
Mackenzie?
Warden Walker from Holes.
Oh, that's right. Amanda?
Aunt Spiker and Aunt Sponge from James and the Giant Peach.
That's right. Jacob?
The It from A Wrinkle in Time.
Nick? Oh, Indiana Jones.
Walter Donovan.
Yeah. All right, guys, we need your votes while I secretly try to come up with a new person.
Pretty sure you were saying Walter.
Walter Donovan chose. He chose
Walter I
poorly.
care for is Walter
He
White.
chose poorly.
Pretty sure you're all saying Neville, Neville, Neville.
The only Walter I cheer for is White.
Come on, he's a Nazi.
Walter White is not a Nazi.
Neville
He's
Sinclair.
He's a chemistry teacher.
He had his own
And
blimp.
that's it.
And none of you guys have a blimp.
Walter Donovan was also a Nazi. But it was like also a cut there.
No.
Right? Famed collector
Charlie
of rare
Munger.
antiquities.
Of rare antiquities.
Yep.
The warden is the worst, y'all.
Well, you got one vote already, Mackenzie.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not even surprised. You're just like, well, duh. Is Bridget the only one voting?
I think so. So
Just whatever Bridget decides will be the winner from now on.
sounds like it.
Oops, someone's getting.
Getting a little feedback there, yeah.
I don't know who it is. I'm getting messaged. Ooh, good one. I'm getting private messages now.
Nice, Bridget.
Scar was a bad lion. Didn't we? I think we picked Scar as one of the villains in the animation.
Yep.
Did someone pick Scar?
No, I had Scar in the animation one.
Yeah,
Right,
Nick
right.
did.
Yeah, we picked Scar in the animation one. So he's definitely a bad lion, Charlie. All right, we're going to go with Warden Walker. Probably need to write that that's from Holes
Yes,
when we do the final.
the beautiful Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah. Maybe I can just write the beautiful Sigourney Weaver and everyone will just automatically know.
Yeah. Well, she's also terrible in Avatar, and that's technically a Disney movie.
Correct.
Technically?
It's in the parks. Indiana Jones, if Avatar's just as much
No,
as Indiana
I
Jones.
was thinking Avatar was definitely Disney.
Oh. Well, it's not. Is it produced by Disney? I don't even know.
Think so.
Well, let me ask my smart house.
This is the last round, correct?
Yes. Make it good.
Going big.
Okay. I am going large.
Ooh.
This is my large pick, cream of the crop.
Do they rise to the top?
It is. She actually fell off of a mountain basically and almost drowned. She is an evil person. She tries to take over a family-run business. She tries to send a young child to boarding school because it's inconvenient for her to be a parent. She's rude to a lovely housekeeper and chef for their home. And she is a typical mean girl. It is Meredith Blake from Parent Trap.
I hate her.
She also has lizards in her hair.
Yeah, and she doesn't know how to be outside.
Also, can we talk about the fact that she's always like, oh, well, how old are you? 26. And I'm like, dude, like as a kid, I was like, she's so old. And now I'm like, I didn't look like that at 26.
She just, I don't have sticks, but she tries to keep the mountain lights away.
She sprays herself with the sugar water.
Yeah.
Oh, good times.
She interrupts a family camping trip and tries to make it all about her Evian. It's too much. She's just a typical person that is annoying and you want to punch them in the face.
Well, I didn't like her at all until she tries to make him choose between her and his children. I'm like, girl, do you not know?
It's either them or me.
Do you not get it?
I choose them. She threw a rock, which is not as bad as a hairdryer.
Yes. Yeah, you guys are going obscure, and I feel like my next one's going to be like obvious. Amanda.
All right. So I'm going through my list here. And like, there's some people that are like obviously bad. But then You get down to the end here, and it was kind of like my teacup for one answer is kind of how I'm going to put this.
Oh, Lord.
Do you have a pop figure?
I do not. I wish that I did. The closest thing that I have would probably be my DJ Rex, but she is conveniently sized. She was made with all good intentions, but yet does not follow through with good intentions, like telling the person that she works for that they need to go and get married. And she just kind of like, it is not a cat. No, she's definitely not a cat.
Hold
She was
on.
made
I think I know where you're going with this.
She was made for good, does not tell her master about a wedding that he's supposed to go to, which then in turn just flips his whole world upside down. It is Weibo from the movie Flubber. She is obviously the villain of this movie. Amanda, I have half a degree. Thank you and good night.
I thought you were going with Tyra Banks' character from Life Size. I was like, that's a deep cut.
Oh, there's some deep cuts on here, but I think this might have been my deepest one.
You're up, Nick.
Oh, boy. So I'm trying to decide.
No one's going to beat Meredith like Nick, so just keep going.
We're gonna go with an oil baron that will destroy anything in his way so that he can make more money. According the reason he has such a vendetta against this lovable ragtag of group of people is that an unfortunate event by them ruined his 10th birthday party. So he plots to destroy the Muppet Theater with a wrecking ball that was stolen. None other than Tex Richmond, the oil baron. Got to go with the Muppets again. So.
We could have done a whole show of just Muppet villains. I think it's pretty funny. Several of us have picked Muppets.
There's 8 films at least.
Oh, now I'm trying to change my person to another Muppet villain. I forget his name. I got one.
Anyone on the Muppets? I mean, come on.
Oh, the Muppets.
The Muppets.
The Muppets.
Oh, it's me. I got to figure out his name.
Oh, no. He's got to use the Google. What's that Muppet guy's name?
What's that guy's name? No. You guys can just tell me what his name is, maybe. Oh, he's right here. What's his name?
Say his name. Say his name.
What's his name? Oh my gosh.
Hold away your shot.
I think his name is okay. Wait, it's me, right?
Yes, it's you.
Yeah.
I told you guys I'm really out of it. I'm so sleepy. All right. This guy,
He's on the plane.
this boy who hogs all of his sister's money, thinks he's some sort of awesome, cute playboy type out with the women, and decides to steal his sister's most valuable object, known as the baseball diamond. And in the process, messes up with a bunch of Muppets and gets some other models on his behalf so that they can go along with Miss Piggy after, framing her for being the robber and forcing her to go to jail, when really he was the true villain. And I think his name was Nick.
Where are you?
So
All
we
evil.
remember what?
All evil.
Yeah, all Nicks are evil.
We're banding together to take over the world.
You didn't see the Muppet movie? It's none other than Nick from the Great Muppet Caper. And I need to find out his last name, which I'm going to do while Jacob goes.
All right. So some might say, I was also going to give a big speech about how I was going to channel Teacup for One. So that was kind of funny. I'm also
So you've
not
got a
picking
cat.
a cat. No, I'm not picking a cat, but I am picking somebody that some might say was a hero. But I definitely do not see this character as a hero. This character was, I believe, driving drunk and got caught, weaseled his way out of it by taking over a hockey team. He then finds that one poor kid on this other hockey team lives just on his side of the line, and he bogarts that kid and steals him for his own team, which is like horrendous. He rips him from all of his friends and pulls him over here where the kids don't even like him there. He seduces one of his players' mothers, right? And then at the end, when you're like, okay, well, maybe he is the hero, he just abandons the team to go try out for professional hockey as some like 30-something-year-old guy. Like, what is this? Disney's The Rookie? I don't think so. And this is the most evil ever. Ducks, 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 Ducks. Coach Gordon Bombay from the Mighty Ducks.
The evil nefarious.
Yeah, what a bad guy. If you like look at his rap sheet there, it's like go through the whole thing, you're like, man, this guy is not a good person. What a terrible role model to put in charge of children.
Emilio.
It was like Emilio.
Did you know that he's a Sheen? Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
So weird.
Add that to the list.
Andy's also a Sheen.
Well, technically he's an Estevez. And Sheens are Estevezes.
All right,
You're
so
up,
I'm going
Matt.
to go with a guy who, if you make a deal with him, you're not getting out of it. He's going to come for you. He's the captain of the Flying Dutchman, and he's out for the soul of Captain Jack Sparrow, Davy Jones from Pirates of the Caribbean.
Like
He
probate.
just looks nasty too. He's scary. You don't want to cross him.
He spits salt water when he talks.
Yes.
The black pearl.
Why did you pick him then, Mackenzie?
Because I wanted to go obscure.
Because he wasn't hot.
I don't even know who plays him. Who plays Davy Jones?
That's a good question.
Smart House. Who plays Davy Jones?
Oh, not
Hey,
Davy
Pat.
Jones, the monkeys. Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay, let's round robin so we can get some votes. I went with Nikki Holiday from The Great Muppet Caper. Matt went with Davy Jones. 'cause
Davy
it just happened.
Jones.
Mackenzie
Meredith Blake from The
That's
Parent Trap.
and Amanda.
Weebo from Flubber.
Jacob.
The worst coach ever, Gordon Bombay from the Mighty Ducks.
But they win.
Yeah,
Poorly
they kind of cheat their way into winning, maybe.
But he does totally leave him at the end of the film and then kisses that kid's mom. And you think, oh, they're going to like date and get married. It's going to be so cute. And then nope.
No, he's too bad of a guy.
There's sequels. He comes back.
He's the worst.
Nick, who did you
The
pick? again?
worst.
Tex Richmond.
That's right. His
Meredith
rap,
Blake. Meredith
his
Blake.
rap is awesome. Tex Richmond's the only one with a rap, but I don't know. Nikki Holiday gets to kiss Miss Piggy, so
Meredith Blake could easily be a tax evader. You know what I mean?
I bet
So we
Gordon
should
Bombay is a tax evader. He probably lawyered his way into like a bank account in the Caribbean somewhere.
How
Easily.
successful of a professor could. We're good.
All right, someone vote because Bridget's not gonna. Charlie, vote. Out of the
Literally.
3 people we named, vote.
Robin
3?
Rose, his character would have been such a good professor if Weibo hadn't let him forget all of these things that were written down. Like, she had an alarm set for 6 o'clock for his wedding. And then he's all excited, like, oh, it's almost 6 o'clock. I gotta go. Oh no, that was 6 o'clock p.m. It's now 6 a.m. Sorry, boss. I didn't tell you. Ruining lives.
The original professor didn't need a Weibo to make him not remember things because he was absent-minded himself.
Don't talk ill about Robin.
Actually, Charlie, Maleficent wasn't on my list because my list, I had the Queen and the King of both the Maleficent movies, not actual Maleficent. Because in the Disney version, Maleficent is the villain, but in the live action, I actually felt the King and the Queen were the villains, not Maleficent. Anyone else agree with me?
Absolutely.
Sure.
All right, I guess we have to vote.
Well, we can't. Maleficent wasn't an option, but how are we going to vote, Nick? No one's voting. Bridget. Bridget.
We'll peer pressure Bridget into voting.
Bridget. Just type in Nikki Holiday.
Just type in this.
Davy Jones.
Smart
Right?
house. Rig the vote.
See, in the first Maleficent, it was King Stefan who rips off her wings and then stores them for all eternity. And then in the second one, the queen kills her own husband, is willing to kill her son so she can reign supreme. It's not actually Maleficent.
Yeah, Bridget, make a timestamp of when that happened.
Let's see. 1 hour and 12 minutes. Right. The king in Maleficent, you think he's worse than the queen? Charlie?
Someone type this.
No one's typing in Meredith Blake. Charlie, pick between
He's the
the
worst.
people we talked about. Just type in Nikki Holiday.
Tex Richmond.
Gosh,
Emilio.
this looks so nice.
Emilio.
Look at him blowing that whistle like he's in charge of things.
Look at that sweater.
I have a signed photo from Emilio Estevez.
Oh, girl.
I think
Oh,
we've
my
talked
mom
about
does.
this. I think that's been on this before.
My mom
No.
does have a signed.
I got a vote finally.
My mom has 2 signed photos of celebrities. Emilio Estevez and Julie Andrews. That's it.
I have Madonna's signature.
When my mom was in the 2nd grade, she went to see Sound of Music, and she wrote Julie Andrews a letter, and Julie Andrews responded with a headshot and a signed photo of herself.
I have Ariel's signature, so
This is a real signature. It was the 50s or the
yeah.
60s.
I said I have Ariel's signature.
Oh, I thought you said I have a real signature.
It was a joke.
I have Mickey Mouse's signature.
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
The
And
original
Donald.
celebrity.
And Pluto. All right, we're going to go with Nikki Holiday because I got a vote.
Meredith is the worst.
She is the worst.
Like, who would want her to be part of your? Is she gonna be my big sister? Are you gonna adopt her? No.
I'm going to. But also, what kind of name is Chessie? Can we just have a second?
Hold on. How old were you when you found out it was Chessie and not Jessie?
About
Today, years old.
about like around quarantine when that started. About then.
Yeah, no one knows.
Chessie. What?
Chessie.
Whoever named her Chessie, they are the true villain of live action.
Bridget,
Chessie-
maybe a spin.
Mm.
What is Chessie short for?
How do you spin it?
Chester. Then I don't know.
Maybe like Chelsea? Chessie?
That's not shorter. It's just
Well,
different.
it's not short, it's just a nickname.
She isn't Jessie in the first one and Chessie in the second one.
There's no. I don't think there is I don't think her character exists in the first one.
Right, it's a screenshot. Spin it. Who wins? Parent Trap. Because
I
there's
don't know
two.
if there's a maid and a butler in the first one because I don't think they were. I don't remember in the first one. I only accept the Lindsay Lohan version as canon. So,
All right, Bridget did a spinner, and the winner was Nick.
it's wrong.
But I got a vote for Nick.
No, he meant
so
Nick.
confusing. That's so confusing.
He meant mine.
It's so confusing.
Everyone just vote for Meredith Blake, and we'll be on our way.
Well, the name Chessie apparently means at peace. So let's cross-reference what other names mean at peace.
Oh no, we're not. No. This is too much.
Okay, so it's Chessie in the new one. What is it?
I don't think they had a maid or a housekeeper and a butler in the original.
Oh no, it was Hecky.
Also not a name.
They were like, the first one didn't have a name, so we'll make the second one not have a name either.
Well,
Like,
she's better anyway. Dennis Quaid's the real villain of that movie.
Correct.
Oh, why can't I find it? Here we go. This is what we have to do on live TV, apparently, here.
Welcome back to the 6 o'clock news.
Oh, yeah, it was Vicky. Edna Hecky, the ranch
you may
foreman.
call me Aunt Vicky.
I love that Vicky came back for the second one. Oh, it was
You may call
Verbena. That's right.
Also a flower.
I lost the live there. So in the first one, it's Hecky and Verbena. And then in the newer one, it's just Chessie
And Martin.
And Austin.
and Martin.
Martin. Rest in
Right,
peace,
Hecky
Natasha.
played by a dude.
Oh no, it's my cubby.
My copy. We
Nick,
should have
who
a
was
Parent
your
Trap
villain
podcast.
again? Who Dat Travel? Who was your villain?
Tex Richmond.
That's right. So it's between Tex Richmond and Nikki Holiday. We're going to vote as a team, guys. Who should win, Tex Richmond or Nikki Holiday? Who votes for Tex? Raise your hand.
We're closing it.
I mean, I'll probably go with Tex just because I haven't seen the other one. So
I don't know. I haven't seen any of
I
them.
gotta go Tex.
Okay. And then how about for Nikki Holiday?
wow.
This is helpful.
Okay,
Nikki
like you
Holiday
didn't see
was
that coming.
Wait.
Rochambeau?
Rochambeau. Nick and I should
Anybody.
do it. Ready, Nick?
All right.
Yeah.
Can we see the screen?
Ready?
Whoa.
Horrible. All right,
Maybe
let's try this again.
Should we count?
Yep.
Okay.
Ready? 1,
2,
2,
3.
3.
Now you saw what I. It's not working. All right, do it in secret and then don't cheat.
All right.
Ready?
1, 2,
1.
3.
Okay.
No.
Oh.
All right. Thanks to our awesome skills at Rochambeau or rock, paper, scissors. Our final four, which will be up on the community tab of my page for you guys to vote for the official villain Disney live action. And we've got quite the lineup here. We've got the Queen of Hearts. We've got the Snow or White Queen. We've got Warden Walker from Holes. And we've got Nikki Holiday from The Great Muppet Caper. Pretty sure some of those are not on any list anywhere ever.
Nope.
But we made it happen. So next week, we will battle it out using Disney Halloween movies. So that would be the Sanderson Sisters and any other. What do you want to do, Nick? Because not all movies are necessarily Halloween. So should we stick it to the ones that say Disney plays on Halloween, or like how do we cut that off?
Well, we were pulling in like Great Pumpkin and whatnot, which Disney doesn't play.
Right. So classic Halloween movies, family friendly.
I think we just family friendly. Family friendly Halloween movies.
Okay.
So, no Jason, no Mike Meyer, no family friendly.
No,
Yeah, exactly.
no creepy clowns.
No Alfred Hitchcock?
No Hitchcock, no.
G and
Did
PG.
Does Pee Wee Herman count? Because there's a character in that movie that is one of my nightmares.
Pee Wee? Yeah, he's terrifying.
Not Pee Wee, but a character in the movie. And no, it's not his big red bicycle either.
Family friendly. All right, moving on.
Okay, so anything that is considered a Halloween movie or played at Halloween time or actual labeled as Halloween, like Sanderson Sisters.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Jack Skellington, those types of Oogie Boogie, et cetera, et cetera.
Are we going to include things like Addams Family, even though it's not technically Disney? Okay, but it's on Disney. Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. Are we going to go as far as like old obscure TV shows like The Munsters?
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know why I whispered that.
I think just Halloween in general. We'll move from the just Disney section. I know, shocking.
Okay, family friendly Halloween in general. So even like Vampirina.
Whoa.
My little man isn't old enough for that yet, so
I have her signature too.
We sing that to Josiah, but we sing "Whoa, whoa, Josiah Arena," and he gets so mad.
All right. Well, I think that wraps up. So we will go around the horn here, and Nina can go pack. And we'll let you know what is going on our channels coming up next. So, Matt, we'll start with you, sir.
All right, so up next, as I mentioned earlier, we have a live show every Saturday night at 7:30. This weekend is Magical Game Night. We're playing Wheel of Fortune Halloween Edition, so it should be really fun. And, of course, as I mentioned last week, I think, our Great Movie Ride Tribute we're working on, and we're really excited about that. So be sure to come on over and check us out. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up.
Great. Mackenzie?
I took the last 2 weeks off on accident. And, but yesterday I got tested for COVID for travel. So that will be my first travel video coming out on Monday. So you'll see me get my nose, my brain scratched. And then I am going to Alaska on Friday for like 9 days, 9 days.
I got to admit, that seems like a late trip to Alaska. So are you excited?
Sorry, you cut out what?
I said that seems like a late trip for Alaska. I know a lot. Well, not that the cruise ships are going, but you usually went until like August, so you're
Well, it's
looking
not
at
a
cold
cruise.
weather, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
yeah,
like
not a cruise, but
high of like 30, and
so
it
it's not
snowed a
too
couple
bad.
days ago. So
We're in the Nina and I are in the Midwest, and it's kind of been there anyway. So yeah,
I have a coat.
yeah, exactly. So
You own
the
a
northern
coat?
lights are out.
you have
I bought a coat. I bought a
She
coat.
owns a coat.
I own a coat now, and the northern lights are out. So hopefully, I'll get to do that because I'm going up to Anchorage. So the northern, more in Alaska, you can see them because of they're up there. So that's on the agenda. Ice caves are on the agenda. There's a lot of things, a lot of Alaskan things.
Where you'll need a coat.
Where we'll need a coat and boots and wool socks.
Oh dear.
Ah, yes.
Hi, little man.
God.
It's little man.
Oh, you got a question, Mackenzie?
Oh no. it's done, and I have been packed for a couple days. I was FaceTiming with Amanda, and I was like, what do I really need? Because I was like, I don't want to carry more than I have to. So
How many of these sweaters do I really need?
how many sweaters do I actually need?
One per day.
So, well, I can wash them.
Well, there you go. Because you're staying at a friend's house, right?
Yeah, I'm staying with the legs. So I'll be on their vlogs too, I'm sure.
Bye, Charlie. Night night. Very cool. Now that Nick is preoccupied, Amanda, why don't you tell us what's going on with your channel?
Well, so we've just been crazy busy over the past week with a bunch of just like life stuff. So we have a video coming out at some point tomorrow. It's Thursday, so we should have a cooking video where we made the cozy cone, like Halloween mac and cheese cone thing from California Adventure. But I just want to take this time to read off my honorary mention of my Disney villain from a live action, which was Ian Howe from National Treasure, because he literally is a national treasure.
Mic drop.
That notebook carefully placed. That's it for us.
Very good. All right, Jacob, what you got going on your channel?
All right. Speaking of Muppets, we just posted today our review of Regal Eagle Smokehouse during COVID, and we're going to be next upcoming is Pico Spill's Tall Tale Inn and Cafe, and kind of a compare contrast on when we ate there before COVID and when we ate there after COVID. So just the kind of the changes that they put in place and whatnot. So
awesome.
No
I
toppings
love
bar.
Pico
No
Spill.
toppings bar.
Yep.
No topping
I
bar.
used to work
No
there.
toppings.
It's great.
Yep.
It's the best part.
Yeah,
They got rid of my Beyond Burger. It made me mad.
You waving?
All right, Nick, what's going on with your channel other than Little Man?
All right. Well, we've got some Little Man meets characters coming up because I still have some of those to show. And since everybody's missing characters, well, we might as well show some adorableness with some characters. So we've got Chewie coming up, and I think I've got one of Daisy Duck. So we'll show him meeting some of the characters, and then we also have Travel to Mackinac Island that I need to go through my tons of film for that. Tons of video for that. We've got some great colors that was up in northern Michigan, so it was pretty fantastic, and I think he thinks it's time to go. So that's what's going on Who Dat Travel.
Awesome. All right, and on my channel, in case you weren't here at the beginning, I need to go to bed because I'm headed to Disney tomorrow. So 6 hours. And then I'll be going to Universal Orlando. So, of course, lots of those blogs and things will be up on my channel in a few weeks. But right now it is filled with tips and tricks of, how to get a boarding pass for Rise of the Resistance, best mask to wear at Disney, how to travel to Disney right now during COVID, I need to edit my Universal Park Bag video. And then that will be up as well. So yeah, and then I get back just in the nick of time to do live again next week for Halloween Villains. So yeah, I would like to thank everyone who hung out with us tonight and helped us vote. And I want to thank all of the channels for joining with Nick and I and making another fun night. Please be sure to like this video, comment, and sub to everyone. Everyone's info is in the description box below. And yeah, we appreciate it. So
Absolutely.
Nick, should we just do our normal sign off?
Let's do our normal sign offs. Matt, how about yours?
Until our next magical adventure, see you real soon.
Mackenzie.
Until next time, be a beautiful human.
Amanda.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you Monday for a Disney video, Thursday for a cooking video, and random days for other stuff because we don't know what we're doing. Bye.
And Jacob.
Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Everybody have a great day, and we'll see you real soon. Mermaid Nina.
All right. Mahalo for watching, guys. Nina, out. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. I got to press like